Hey guys, Mike McGrath here. This is going to be the third video in our three-part series. Part one was inviting, how to get people to look at what you have and what business you're in. Second part was follow-up, how to do effective follow-up, treating it like a business and showing people that you treat it like a business and taking them through a process. And also using the three-way call. We talked about that. Very, very critical. If you're not using three-way calls, reach out to me. I can show you how to use your upline and hopefully engage some people to help you with that. Very, very powerful. So the last part in the series, we're going to talk about getting the decision. So getting the decision is you've taken them through the invite process. You've said, you know, hey, I'm working on a side project, not sure if it's for you. Would you take a look? They've said yes. That's an example. You set a definite follow-up time, day and time. You've notified an upline leader or someone that can help you with three-way call to validate the process, validate their story, show them a number of things based on the questions they have. Whenever people are asking questions, they're interested. If somebody doesn't have any questions, they're a no. And that rarely happens. So you just take people through the process. So you follow up with people, you do a three-way call, their questions get answered by your upline leader, and sometimes on that call, the next question is, well, do you have any other questions? And they say, nope, no other questions. So your upline leader gets off the call and you say, so Jim Jones, you've looked at a lot of information. At this point, based on what you've seen, are you ready to get started? And you wait for the answer. Waiting for the answer. He who speaks first loses in this case. So are you ready to get started? If they say, well, I'm not sure about, well, is it, and some of the objections that may come up, the two most common are, I don't think I have the time, I don't think I have the money. So let's address, I don't think I have the time. They say, Mike, I'm just not sure. I don't know if I have the time to do what you're doing and the time to do this business. I'm pretty busy already. You say, you know what, I totally understand how you feel. And I felt the same way. I run two businesses myself. I'm a super busy guy. But here's what I found. So it's feel, felt, found. Understand how you feel. I felt the same way. But here's what I found. I found that if I just cut down on my TV watching time, or if I cut down on the amount of time I was, on Facebook really doing nothing, I found that I could carve out a half hour a day, 15 minutes a day, really. If I could show you a way that in 15 minutes a day you can make 2 phone calls a day, and if you did that consistently 5 days a week, I could help you grow this business and generate some income. If I could show you how to do that, would you get started right now? So you've addressed the objection. That's it. You wait for the answer again. Maybe they say, you know what, I don't have the time, and I'm really kind of short on cash too. And you say, well, great. How much money do you have? Well, it's XYZ to get started, and I really only have about half that. Well, great. So you have half the money. Let's talk about a way that you can. So you really don't need, say, $500. So you need $250. In my particular program, it's really cheap to get started, but. You can say, okay, you have $250. Where can we find the other $250? How long would you need to come up with that? So now you've taken away the objection of the whole amount, and you're really focusing on, okay, we only need half that. So if I could show you a way that we could find you that money by some simple ways, would you be ready to get started? Sure. Yeah, I think I could do that. Well, great. First thing is to get you signed up. In my program, it's free to get them signed up, so they can look over, their website and stuff like that, and then start getting them trained. So it's pretty simple. You've taken them through a very duplicatable process, and they have seen that they can do that also. So what have they done really? They've asked if someone would be open to take a look at some videos. They've set a definite day and time to follow up. They've done a three-way call during that follow-up. And let's face it, sometimes you're going to call people and you're going to get their voicemail, or you're going to get them and they haven't looked at the information. That's okay. Treat it like a business. Say, well, listen, when do you think you will look at it for sure? I carved out some time for you. I want to make sure I can carve out some time and answer your questions. When do you think you could look at it for sure? And you just set another follow-up appointment. Typically, I will only do that 3 times before I say, listen, the timing is obviously not right for you, so I've sent you the email. I'll resend it again so you have it. It's recent. Take a look at the information. When you're ready, you reach out to me because I got more people to talk to. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm building a local meeting. You're going to start hearing about this, but tell them what you're going to do. People get excited about that, and it's the fear of loss that gets them engaged. So that's asking for the decision. Don't try to talk too much. You ask the question and be quiet. That's really, really important. So hopefully that helps you. You can come back to this. The videos will be here. Video number 1 was about inviting. Number 2 is follow-up. 3 is asking for the decision and addressing some objections. If you also check out the recommended resources, I have just some of the books that I've read over the last few years that one of them actually addresses objections. So become a student of this profession and you will have much quicker success. Just like you would with any other job, you have to learn. So learn about the profession. Those are the people that are doing it. So all the best to you in 2014. Come back as often as you'd like. MikeMcGrathBlog.com. MikeMcGrathBlog.com. Put your information into the side, and you'll get 15 free lead sources, places you go every day or can easily make it into your routine. You'll also get 5 icebreakers to open up conversations with people to invite them to take a look. That's free. It's a free MP3. You can listen to it in the gym, in your car, wherever you want. So it's pretty easy to listen to. So best to you guys. I'll talk to you soon.